What's up guys, and welcome to Myth Busting Monday, Season 2, Episode 17. Yes dudes, this is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you guys have got any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those inside the comment section right now or at the end of the video, and we'll see which ones get featured next week. This week we have got some awesome myths lined up for you guys on Black Ops 4 and one on Black Ops 2 as well, but we are taking myths requests for every single zombies iteration inside of the franchise, all the way from World at War to Black Ops 4, IW, and even World War 2 as well. So try and be diverse with the myths that you guys leave in the comment section. If you guys really enjoy Myth Busting Mondays and you want to support the channel and see these videos every single week in your subscription box, make sure you click that like button right now. Show me that you really enjoy them still, and we're going to be aiming for 3,115 likes. So smash that like button right now, and if you are brand new to the channel, click that subscribe button and become the latest member of the Pizza Club. But with that all said, sit back, relax, and enjoy Season 2, Episode 17 of Myth Busting Mondays. So the first myth of today's show has been sent in by Dylan Walker. And Dylan Walker says, myth, if you have Winter's Wail perk and Blood Debt Elixir and you get hit, will Winter's Wail activate or will you lose points? And this has got 39 likes. Now this is really interesting. You guys know that if you've got Blood Debt Elixir activated, instead of losing health, you lose points. And you also know that if you've got Winter's Wail activated, which is of course one of the brand new perks for Black Ops 4 zombies, if you get hit by a zombie, then the Winter's Wail will activate and freeze all zombies around you. But which one has priority over Winter's Wail and the Blood Debt Elixir? Let's jump over to Blood of the Dead and let's go check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on Blood of the Dead. You guys can see right now that I do have Blood Debt Elixir available inside my Elixir slot, so let's activate it right now. Make our way over to that Winter's Wail machine right here and buy Winter's Wail, and now we've got one zombie left on the map which we're gonna allow to hit us right now. So let's see which one's gonna activate, Blood Debt or Winter's Wail. Here we go. We're not even getting hit. Oh, look at that. There you go. Blood Debt actually has priority over Winter's Wail when they are both active at the same time. Now, of course, as soon as you hit 0 points, Blood Debt will turn off, and then obviously your Winter's Wail will activate. But while you've got both inside of your inventory, Blood Debt will always take priority over that Winter's Wail. So there you go. That was a pretty good myth right there. Big shout out to you, Dylan Walker, for sending that one in. You absolute legend. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Sam Mayer. And Sam Mayer says, myth, does knifing Leroy with the Bowie knife make him run faster than the regular knife? And 4 pizza emojis. So you guys know that inside of the map on Black Ops 2 called Buried, we have a character called Leroy, or his real name is Arthur. Now he's the giant inside of the map, and to make him run faster and follow you quicker, all you've got to do is knife him. A normal melee attack to his body will mean that he will follow you a lot faster. But does the speed of Leroy increase if your melee weapon's damage increases, aka the Bowie knife? And if this works, we could even try the Galvanicles as well. So let's jump over to Buried and let's go and see if the Bowie knife will make Leroy run quicker than the regular knife. Let's check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on Buried. You guys can see right now, every time we melee Leroy, he does run quicker. That's the easiest way to get him to run around the map and follow you to places that you need him to go to. If you want to give him the booze, if you want to give him the candy, or you just want him to break a certain doorway, then that's what you do. You melee him and he'll go quicker. But let's buy the Bowie knife right now and let's go and see if this does in fact change the speed that Leroy runs at. So let's make our way over to Leroy again with that Bowie knife and let's go and check this out. Here we go. Come on, Leroy. No, let's go again. Let's go again. Follow me this time, please, Leroy. Follow me this time. And no, there you go. Leroy runs at the exact same speed, or I think he runs at the exact same speed. Let me know inside the comment section. I feel like he is, but if you guys think differently, let me know. And if you guys do think he's changed, then we can try this with the Galvanicles. But for me, personally, that looks like he's the exact same speed as the regular knife. But regardless of the outcome, that was a super fun myth to go and do. So Sam Mayer, big shout out to you, my dude. Thank you so much for leaving that inside the comment section last week. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which is being sent in by B. Jelvin. And B. Jelvin says, myth, on the 9 gauntlets on the wave where you need to pack a punch 2 weapons, can you use war power to make it count towards the challenge? And loads of pizza emojis. Now this is super fun. I'm so happy these gauntlets are out now because you guys can actually come up with quite a lot of myths to do with the challenges inside of those gauntlets. And this is an interesting one. One of the rounds in those gauntlet challenges is that you have to pack a punch 2 weapons before the end of the round. But does the elixir that gives you a pack a punch weapon weapon, also known as water power, count towards this Pack-a-Punch challenge? Or does it mean that you actually have to place your weapon into the Pack-a-Punch machine to make it count? Let's jump over to the 9 gauntlet, get up to this wave, and let's go and see if water power does in fact count towards this challenge. Here we go, let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are, wave 13, Pack-a-Punch 2 different weapons during this round is our challenge on this 9 gauntlet. So let's place our Mog 12 inside of the Pack-a-Punch machine, and that will count as one of our Pack-a-Punch weapons. You guys will be able to see just in a second, bottom left, there you go, 1 out of 2 is complete. But let's go up here, activate our water power, buy the swordfish, and let's see if water power works for this. No, look at that, dude. I'm very surprised that doesn't work. Water power does not count towards a Pack-a-Punch weapon on this Pack-a-Punch weapon round. You guys can see that the number at the bottom is still 1 out of 2, meaning that the only one that's actually counted is the Mog 12 and not our swordfish that we just bought off the wall with water power. So there you go. That's super interesting. I honestly thought that it would instantly go to 2 for 2 because we've got a different Pack-a-Punch weapon, but no, apparently the game wants you to put it straight into that Pack-a-Punch machine or it will not count. Also, note on this that you guys did just see right there that on my Mog 12, I already had it Pack-a-Punched, and then I re-Pack-a-Punched it, and that also counts as well. So if you guys have already got 2 different Pack-a-Punch weapons on this, then all you've got to do is re-Pack-a-Punch them, give them a different Pack-a-Punch ability, and they will also count. But there you go, water power does not count towards the 2 different Pack-a-Punch weapons, round 13 on the 9 gauntlet challenge. Thank you so much to B. Jelvin for sending that one in. Thank you so much, my dude. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Roxree. And Roxree says, myth. Once again, on the 9 gauntlets, if you use the elixir that makes the zombies ignore you on the last round with the elephant, will it ignore you as well? And loads of pizza emojis right there as well. Now, you guys know that the elixir that makes zombies ignore you is called In Plain Sight. We had it inside of Black Ops 3 zombies, and now we've got it inside of Black Ops 4 zombies as well. So we don't specifically have to do this on gauntlets, and I do have to run through the Easter egg right now as well, so we may as well do a normal solo run of 9 and go and see if the elephant will, of course, ignore us with that In Plain Sight elixir. So let's jump over to the end of 9, right at the end of the Easter egg against that elephant boss fight, and let's go and see if In Plain Sight does make the elephant ignore us. Here we go. Let's go and check this out. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 9 Easter egg boss fight against our elephant right now as well, and you guys can see that I've got the In Plain Sight elixir ready inside of the right-hand side of my elixir slot. Now, we've killed the first elephant, waiting for the second elephant to come out of here right now as well, and as soon as it does, we're gonna instantly activate our In Plain Sight elixir and see if that elephant ignores us. Now, the reason why I'm doing it with the armor still on is because there's enemies on the top of that elephant which will throw daggers at us, and I want to see if they ignore us as well. So let's activate our In Plain Sight and let's go and see if these guys on top of the elephant and even the elephant itself can still hurt us. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. They instantly can still throw daggers at us and drain our health super quickly. So there you go. In Plain Sight does not work against the elephant boss fight, or in fact the people on top of the elephant throwing those daggers. Now, one good thing about this boss fight since release is that the second part of the elephant phase has been nerfed. So the guys on top used to be able to pretty much insta-kill you with those daggers. Now it takes a couple of them to actually down you. So if you guys haven't been able to finish this because you've only played it at launch, it's now a little bit easier, so definitely give it another go. But big shout out to Roxree for sending that one in. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but I appreciate you sending it in nonetheless. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Shellhead. And Shellhead says, myth. Can you complete the knife kills challenge on 9 with a chain of pop shop kills? And loads of pizza emojis. Now, you guys know that on the 9 map, right at the start, if we go and activate some flags around the starting area, we get certain challenges given to us. And one of the challenges that we can get is get certain amount of knife kills. And we also know that pop shocks, once again, was a gobblegum on Black Ops 3, making its return to Black Ops 4 as an elixir. If you melee a zombie, there'll be an electric shock scattered around the nearby zombies that will instantly kill the whole horde. But does that knife kill count towards our kill feed for the knife kill challenge, or will it not? Let's jump over to 9 and let's go and check this out. Okay, guys, so here we are on the map 9. You guys can see right now that we do in fact have the challenge, which is knife 13 zombies. So we've got our pop shock, so let's activate it and let's make our way over to this zombie right here and let's see if it counts towards it. Here we go, and knife it in 3, 2, 1, go. So we got the 1 kill and the second kill does not count. So there you go. Even though it's technically killed from the same knife, it does not count towards that challenge. And you know what? Because we're on round 1 right there, obviously 1 knife is an insta kill on a zombie. But I'm pretty certain if we wait until round 2, that if we have to knife a zombie and then the pop shot goes off, but the knife kill obviously doesn't kill it, because normally on round 2, 2 knives kills a zombie, I'm pretty sure the kill doesn't count towards it at all. Let me jump over to round 2 and let's check it out. Okay, so here we are in round 2. Let's knife the zombie and let's see. Yeah, look at that. I mean, they're both electrocuted, both died, but they do not count towards my knife kills. So there you go. Don't use pop shocks while you're trying to do this challenge because it just won't work. It's an absolute waste of time. But regardless of how that myth turned out, thank you to Shellhead for sending that one in, you absolute legend. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Blue Dragon. And Blue Dragon says, updated myth. Does the Mozu still one-shot headshot the boss fight? I saw that they recently updated what the skill is for this. Keep up the good work and love the videos, and loads of pizza emojis and some bacon emojis right there as well. And Blue Dragon isn't wrong. Treyarch recently updated the description of that Mozu, and the Mozu's operating mod doesn't say that all headshots are lethal anymore. It just says some headshots will have increased damage, which is a little bit vague, but I have done a bit of testing, and I know that for a lot of the boss zombies, this does not activate anymore. So let's say, for example, the gladiators or the Brutuses, it doesn't always give you a headshot, and it's not always a kill. But can you still use the Mozu on the elephant? Let's jump back to the elephant boss fight, and let's go and see if we can kill the elephant with the Mozu still. Let's go and check this out. Okay, guys, so here we are on the elephant boss fight right now, and like I said before, the Mozu has been updated on the operating mod to headshots can do increased damage, but they're not always lethal. But have they actually updated it in game against this elephant, and is the Mozu just as good? Let's go over to the elephant right now, put a whole clip inside the head with the Mozu, and we didn't get it right there. Let's try one more time right now. We're gonna get a good little shot on this guy from the side angle, and go, 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 go. No, it doesn't seem as effective as it used to be. Let's put another round inside of this, and yeah, there you go. The elephant's finally dead. So it took around 3 rounds in comparison to when it used to take 1 to 6 shots. So it's definitely not as good, but it is still effective. You guys saw right there that I killed the elephant pretty darn easily, but it's just not as easy as it used to be. So there you go. If you want to use the Mozu against the boss fight, feel free, but it's no longer the wonder weapon that we wanted inside of that map. I advise you guys to keep using your shield against that boss fight, and I think the Hellion is still as good as it's always been. But like I said, the Mozu can still work, but it's not as good as it used to be. But let's move on to the final myth, the ultimate myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Zane Secker. And Zane Secker says, myth, on Blood of the Dead, can you pick up the Pack-a-Punch fire sale using the Tomahawk? Love your videos so much, and some pizza emojis right there as well. Now this sounds so obvious because we know that the Hell's Retriever can pick up drops inside of Blood of the Dead, but I thought, you know what, we'll actually try this out. This is a new drop inside of the game, so I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. Treyarch might have forgotten to patch this into the Hell's Retriever's animations, and if they have, this will give them some awareness of it. And I also wanted to try the bonfire sale elixir out on Blood of the Dead in general, because I wanted to see, do you even have to turn the power on the roof to get the Pack-a-Punch machines in if you use the elixir? So we're going to be doing 2 myths in one right here. But let's jump over to Blood of the Dead, and let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on Blood of the Dead right now. I'm making my way up to the rooftop, and you guys can see that I've got the bonfire sale elixir on the right hand side of my D-pad ready to activate. So we've not got the power turned on. You guys can see right there the Pack-a-Punch machine isn't on. The power's not on the machine. So let's try and use our elixir right now. Here we go. Let's check this out. Oh dude, it's not even spawning in. So the game actually stops you from spawning in that bonfire sale, and I'm assuming that's because we've not got the power turned on. So let's go and get that power turned on up here right now. We'll jump forward to that, and let's go and see if once we've got that power on, can we activate that bonfire sale. Okay guys, so we are back on the roof right now. I've got that spirit shield and I filled it up, so we do have a blast inside of here to get the Pack-a-Punch inside of the map. So let's shock the box right now, and I'm gonna spam the bonfire sale elixir, and we'll see the moment that it actually ends up working for us. Let's shock the box right here, and now let's start spamming the button. It is not letting me get it in right now. It's still not letting me get it in. It's still not letting me get it in. What about right about now? Should do... Yeah, there you go. So as soon as that Pack-a-Punch machine is in, we are able to activate that bonfire sale. But what about our Hell's Retriever? Here we go. Let's try this one out and throw it in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, there you go. Treyarch did in fact implement the fact that you can use a bonfire sale with that Tomahawk or the Hell's Retriever or the Hell's Redeemer, whatever you want to call it. They did in fact have that animation involved inside of the game. So there you go. GG's to Treyarch. Always thinking one step ahead right there. But there you go. That is the end of Mythbusting Monday Season 2, Episode 17. Thank you so much to every single one of you guys that watched the video today, and make sure if you haven't done already, please do leave a like on this video. It really does help us out, and I really appreciate the support. If you are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and become the latest member of the Pizza Club. And if you've got a myth that you want to see in next week's episode, make sure you leave it inside the comment section right now. But with that all out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you for watching, and peace out.